welcome to our story time. I'm here today while Miss Gulshan is today, she's a bit busy. That's why instead of her, I'm going to read a story. So today I'm here with my friends Nazanin, Begzat, Azadbek and Sevda. So my friends, let's start our day with a song, okay? So, what song should we sing?
Want to buckle my shoe.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Then, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen.
Well done. Let's give ourselves claps. Okay, so children, well done. You sing very good. Now, shall we start our story?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Today's story is Princess Grace. Grace had wanted to be a princess for as long as she could remember. Most of her favorite stories was about princesses like Snow White and Sleeping Beauty and the one who couldn't sleep on the pea. Some became princesses with the help of spells like Cinderella or Beauty. So, have you read these books about fairies and princesses and superheroes? Yes? Sevda, what kind of princess or fairy do you like?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. I like her also, but mostly I like Beauty. Okay, so let's continue. Grace loved to act out those stories, making her Nana play the fairy godmother or telling her cat, Papa, he had to be the beast. Look, the cat is the beast. He's wearing a costume. And his Nana is playing the fairy godmother with a spoon. Look, and she's the princess. Imagine Grace's excitement at school when her teacher said there would be a competition to choose girls from her class to be princess for a day. There is going to be a parade with all the local schools, said the teacher, to collect money for charity. And we will all have a float with a special queen. Ours has been chosen already from the top year, and it was her idea to pick 2 princesses from our class. Look, Grace is imagining how the parade will be. Well, after that, all the girls were twirling imaginary ball gowns and saying that they were bound to be the parade princess, especially Natalie. My daddy called me his princess, she said. So I'm used to being one. Sevda, does your daddy call you a princess?
Yeah.
This made Grace sad for 2 reasons. She didn't like Natalie and she didn't have a daddy of her own. At least not one who lived with her. The boys were pretty disgusted with the whole idea. Princess is boring, said Kester. Do you think
That's boys.
Yeah.
They're
Do you think
funny?
Yes.
They're boys.
Do you think that princesses are boring?
No.
Princesses. Do you think it's boring?
No.
No? But these boys do think. Grace rushed home very excited to tell Mama and Nana the news. So I can be a princess, Ma? She asked. And will you make a costume, Nana? Of course, honey, said Nana. If you can tell me what princess wears, I can try to make it. And of course, you can dress up as a princess, Grace, said Ma. But that doesn't mean you'll get to chosen for the parade. So Grace rushed off to get out all of her storybooks to see if she could find out what princess wears. Look, she is looking at all her fairy tale books. What kind of princess she could be. Sevda, if you got chosen to be the parade queen, what kind of princess would you be? Cinderella. And what kind of dress would you wear? The white dress which Cinderella wore or the blue one? Blue one, yeah. And Ozadbek, if you were chosen to be the parade queen, what kind of princess would you like to be? No one. You don't want to make up and put a dress on?
No.
Okay then. Bigzad, would you like to put a dress on for the parade?
No.
And Nazanin, which princess would you be? Blue dress you would wear. Okay. It must be pink and floaty with a train, said Grace. And a crown, said Amy. And a wand, said Maria. No, said Grace. That's fairies. Wings then, suggested Mary. Fairies again, said Grace. Or angels, said Amy. So, what am I making? Asked Nana, confused. I don't know if it's a dress for a Christmas tree fairy or a bridal gown. It's a bit like all of those, I think, said Grace. Oh, I don't know. It must be very pretty. There's more than one way to be pretty, said Nana. I suppose it depends what she does, said Amy. I don't know, said Grace. What does a princess do, Nana? You tell me, darling, said Nana. What do you think that princesses should do, Sevda? Be nice? Or wear a crown?
Crown.
She should wear a crown?
No.
She shouldn't be nice? Or she should?
She should. And she
should.
have to be kind.
Yes, kind to little animals and to grown-ups, yes?
Yeah.
But nobody could accept for wearing beautiful clothes and looking pretty. That doesn't sound so interesting, said Grace. She liked having things to do. Maybe Kester was right. You know what, said Nana. I think maybe you've been reading the wrong stories. Why don't you ask your teacher? So that's what Grace did. Her teacher took it very seriously and came back to class with a whole lot of stories about interesting princesses. There were real ones like Amina of Nigeria, who led warriors into battle and built walls around all the villages. Wow, do you think that she's a princess?
No.
She looks like a warrior, yes?
From Egypt.
Yeah, but she's from Nigeria and she's a princess. Look, she's fighting and she's a princess. But princesses should sit at home, yes?
Yes.
And
At
choose
his
a prince.
castle.
Yeah, and choose a prince to marry.
Yes.
And Bin Yang of China, who started a women's army. She also doesn't look like a princess. Look, she started a women's army. That army which has only girls. Sevda, would you like to be a princess who fights in a war?
No.
No? And you, Nazania? No? Wow, said Grace, surprised. They sound more like soldiers than princesses. Do they sound like soldiers?
Yeah.
They wouldn't
And the
wear
guards.
anything pretty while they were fighting, said Natalie. I don't want to be that kind of princess. Sevda, would you like to be a princess who fights?
No.
No? Not
This
in
one
the
is
parade,
like a
yes?
guard.
Yeah, this one is like a guard, yes? But their teacher had found modern princesses too, who were sportswomen or scientists or artists. One had even been a spy. Would you like to be a princess who would be a spy? Or the princess who sits at home and does her manicure?
Yeah.
Who does her manicure at home?
No.
Be a spy?
Yeah.
Yes?
I
It's
would-
more adventurous, yes?
I would be a
Princess which goes to be a spy?
yeah,
A princess?
a prince.
Big Zot, would you like to be a princess who goes to be a spy? Spy? You would like to be a princess? A princess, yes? You would wear a dress, yes? Or a prince? Prince, yes, not a princess. Even the story princesses the teacher had found were not like the ones Grace thought she knew. There were Cinderellas from Egypt, Cambodia, and the Philippines, and a Zimbabwean girl called Nyasha, who was kind to a snake and turned into a prince. Wow, would you like to be this snake and a princess would find you and kiss you and then you would turn back into a prince? No? It's not nice, yes? Grace felt less and less like being the pink and floaty kind of princess. She couldn't imagine making friends with a big snake and wearing a sort of fairy costume at the same time. Look, imagine you go to a forest with a big puffy dress. Would it be cool? No. It wouldn't be really nice, yes? Yeah. Can't there be princes in the parade? Asked Raj at lunch. Why does it have to be just princesses? And why just the pink and pretty sort? Said Grace. Can't we have some of these other kinds from other countries? You've changed your tune, Grace, said their teacher. I thought you loved fairy tale princesses. Look, Grace changed her tune. And would you like to be in a parade as a prince, Ozadbek? Yes? I do, said Grace. But the others seem more fun now. And all the other children agreed. Said the teacher. I believe we're going to have to think again about this parade. The moms and dads and grannies and child minders all chatted at the school gates, and the word soon went around about princes and princesses. You need to decide, Grace, said Nana. Have you made up your mind what sort of princess you want to be? The kind that has adventures, said Grace. And I'd like to be an African one. Is there one from the Gambia? Can you find me a story? Hold on, said Ma. Have you been chosen yet? Oh, said Grace. No, I haven't. I forgot about that. No harm in being prepared, said Nana. Do you know any Gambian princess stories? Look, she wants to be an African princess. That's also cool, yeah? I also think that having adventures as a princess is nice. On the day of the parade, Grace's school had the most interesting float of all. But it was a bit crowded because of all the Japanese and African and Spanish princesses and princes. The whole class had been chosen to take part. Maria didn't mind being looked at because she wasn't the only one, and Nana had made a dress for Amy too. Look, there's princesses and princess. The whole class is here. Raj was a Hindu prince and Kester was a sort of English knight. Natalie was like a Christmas tree fairy in a pink and floaty dress. Look, she's a Christmas tree fairy, but she's in a pink dress. Do you think Christmas trees are in pink?
No, in green.
Are you sure? I thought it was in yellow.
No.
It's not in yellow.
No.
But Grace didn't want to be that kind of princess anymore. She was enjoying her West African canty robes. Are you happy? Called Nana. Yes, said Grace. I feel like a proper princess ready for an adventure. Look, do you like her costume? Yeah. It looks more adventurous, yes?
Yes.
The end. So, did you like our story?
Yes.
Big Zot, which was your favorite part? The ending, the beginning, or where Grace? When she chose her dress? Yes? I also like that part. And which was your favorite part, Ozatbek?
When the princess was in the
Guard's uniform. You like that part when she was choosing her princesses, yes? And Sevda, which part did you like? Grace, when she chose her uniform, yes? The ending. And which part did you like? The ending also. The ending, yes? I like the whole story. It was great, yes? And I hope our friends who are watching us also liked it. Our time is over and... Oh, I forgot. Do you remember what's the important thing before going to bed?
brush our teeth and say
Yes.
hello.
Hello? Say hello?
And good night.
Good night, yes. How do we brush our teeth? Side to side, up and down. Side to side, up and down. Gently, gently. So we say good night to our mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, and we say, we love you, yes?
Yes.
I hope our friends which are watching us liked our story and see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.